in creating a scheduled event, there's a little bit of work that has to be done, and that's to gather some information from the system, like a device ID and a name from the command that you want to issue. What we're going to do is we're going to open up another tab, and we're going to use the same get device command that we were using. And actually, we can use the previously opened tab. What would be helpful, though, is if we go ahead and open up gedit so that we can have a kind of a doodle space, a place to kind of be able to write and copy some data. If you'll, this button right here that I'm pointing at, it looks like two squares on top of each other. This is just the copy, so it'll copy all of the contents from this window below, and as you can see, it copied it to the clipboard. Now we'll go ahead and go to gedit, paste all the information in here. So, as we go forward in creating a scheduled event, we need to get one ID and one command name. And the first area that we want to look is the actual device itself, and look for that ID. In this case, the ID that we're looking for is this first number right here. Now, to make this easy, copy that number up here. Now, the second thing was we want to get the name of the command. And in our case, the name of the command that we want is temperature degrees Fahrenheit. You could also create a scheduled, reading of temperatures degrees Celsius. In this case, or regular, this example, I'm just going to use temperature degree Fahrenheit. All right, now we can basically delete everything that's underneath that and go back over here. Now that we have the information, we can start to work to create a new addressable that will be the foundation of our schedule. So in our search bar over here, let's go ahead and type in addressable. And you want to do a post addressable. Actually, what we want to do is open in a new tab. Click on body. And you see a very familiar set of text in here. We're going to change this to suit our schedule. In this case, we want to make this schedule -mbus -rth -lcd. For protocol, we are actually going to be using a REST call internally with EdgeX, so we're going to leave this protocol as HTTP. The address, however, is going to change, and that address needs to be the device service that would be used. In our case, that is EdgeX -device -modbus. The port needs to be modified as well. In our case, EdgeX, the Modbus service, uses a Docker port of 49991. And the way that you can get this port number right here is if you open up a terminal and you type in, I'm going to make this full screen for just a moment, sudo docker ps-a. When you do a docker ps-a, you see all of the EdgeX services that are running Dockerized, and over here on the right hand side you'll see that the ports are listed. In the case of Modbus, we need to make sure we talk to it on port 49991. after port, we need to adjust the path. This is where we actually use some of the information from the previous gedit file that we were looking at. What you want to do is make sure that this says /API /v1 /the device / and then you need to import that device ID and then the command name. After this, you can go ahead and close the file. So now you have your path set, and a bug was found originally in the Barcelona code. It has since been fixed, but in this particular instance that I have running, I need to add another set of, I guess, command and data in here, if you will. So once you go all the way to the end, you can select, once you get all the way to the end, you can put in a comma, add a set of parentheses, and in here you would type method, move over outside the parentheses, colon, add a new set of parentheses, and add the word get, and get needs to be in all capitals. So we've to go over and everything that we've done here is we changed the name. We made sure that this said schedule -mbus rth lcd. We've left this at HTTP. We've changed the address to make sure that we're using the correct device service. The port number, that we changed as well, and that we found through running docker space ps space -a. The path was generated in part by having the device ID that we added earlier and the name of the command. And then we didn't need to update publisher, user, password, topic. Those did not need to be modified. However, we did need to add method and get, and we added this whole section right here that I'm highlighting, including the parentheses. At this point, we've completed the modification of the body, and we can press send. The dialog box has shown us a number, so we know that the command has completed successfully.